We've included you on the journey of a new guy named Carlos and how he is doing in the car business. He started probably 120 days ago, and the first month, Ali paid him to not sell. All he has to do was be Carlos and learn what to do, so his avatar lined up, so his being came before his doing. He got out and he started talking to people, telling them what he was doing. He didn't even tell them he could sell a car yet because he couldn't, but he was just getting in his community, and he was learning about his market, his clarity of his market. So he's got who he is, what he does, and market clarity, so that all three of those stack up. And what did he do from a relationship point of view? Note, he has not talked to anybody who doesn't know him yet. Everybody knows him through some form, way, or shape. They come in. He's not going there. He's not getting any dealer-driven opportunities. Ali is not feeding him any deals. We want to include social media to be that relationship piece too. Who did you work with? Who did you go to school with? Who knows you? Who do you have their email of? All of that is part of social media too, because we're going to address that in this thing. So Ali, let's talk about social media. Let's talk about it from when he first came in the business and walk through the first 4 months.
So, I mean, Facebook is definitely the way to start off. And of course, you got to be hands-on at the same time. You can't just rely on just meeting people online. And what I found with Carlos, initially we put him on Facebook, and you know, just for him to say, hey, here's where I'm at. This is where I'm at now. I'm at Les Stanford. This is what we're offering. Just come see me. We didn't talk about deals. We didn't talk about anything else other than him reaching out to his network of people. And he would constantly post things on there, and then people would share it, and then it'd go to their contact list and so forth. So the first month, I mean, literally, I think we talked about this, where he had like 4 or 5 pages of just phone numbers and contacts that he had in his phone, and then he transferred them all into Facebook and made sure he reached out to everybody. So he was just kind of networking socially. At the same time, he was doing it physically. At the same time, I had him going to restaurants. We had some 3x5 flyers made, and we had some other flyers made, and he was going into every single place that he already knew first. So he wasn't attacking places that he didn't know. So he'd go to all these restaurant owners because he knew a lot of restaurant people, and he went to, you know, anything that had to do with his tribe, anything that had to do with his community, he was there advertising it. It wasn't about selling cars. We're just getting his name out there. We're just getting people familiar with what he's doing. So he has actually found a good niche online of posting certain things, like, you know, one, he tagged his customers. So if he sold a car, he would tag them, and then he would ask them to share it. So when he tags them in the post, they would share it. And then when they share it on their group, you know, their family members are sharing it as well. So he's growing rapidly on social media.